Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Boobs.
With Jeremy Smalls.
$5.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Les.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Les.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
But the time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. I have to gently blow a ball
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Les.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Les.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right. It's all my fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz. And, Jack, he's got himself a meeting with the big boss today. So, Jack, that's right, Econ. Jack's in a meeting. Where are you? You're supposed to be here keeping his seat warm. Of course, I would give his seat to the other Jack here on the lot if I could make him sit there. I wish I could probably do that if I tried. But we'll talk about that in a little bit as well. And of course, let's get the daily announcements out here in chat. Let the world know we are live on Monday, because it is Manic Monday here inside Shroud the Avatar, as is every Monday. It is Monday Madness, Mystery Key Monday Madness, as well as it's just Monday. You never know what's going to be happening. We've got weekend roundup for you. We've got seasons to talk about. Actually, it's not really about seasons, but it's about seasons. It's about the game itself and all sorts, patch notes, Twitterverse, and more for all you guys and gals out there. Of course, first thing I'm going to do, let's go ahead and open up first giveaway. And of course, you know how the giveaway works. Giveaway is open. If you want to see more giveaways, make that number up there rise, that one up there. And we will trigger games of marbles. We will trigger giveaways. We will trigger all sorts of fun stuff. But gonna start today off a little different. Last couple days of the month, and just a couple friendly reminders. Y'all have until Wednesday to get in on the subscriber rewards re-race. If you guys support us at the $5 level or above, we will go ahead and throw you in on the race that happens on Thursday. It'll happen this Thursday. And anybody who's got a sub, has donated 500 bits or more, became a patron during the month at the $5 level, all get included into the race. Last month, I think we had almost 40 people in on the race. And, of course, 500 Kodos up for grabs. I may sweeten that pot a little bit more down the line. But we're going to start things off a little differently today as well. I've got a whole bunch. I told everybody last week I went out and bought over $1,000 worth of retail game keys just for giveaways here. So let's see. Let's pick out. How about a copy of SimCity 4 Deluxe? Let's see. First person to toss 500 bits will get themselves a copy of SimCity 4 Deluxe. That'll also, of course, trigger the first giveaway and a game of marbles. So anybody wants a copy of SimCity 4 Deluxe, be the first person to toss out 500 bits. And I've got all sorts of games, so we'll play game bingo with that as well. Anybody looking for a copy of SimCity 4 Deluxe? I believe it's a $19.99 value on Steam. But anyway, moving right along. Got to get out is public service reminders, and this public service reminder come to us from the Oracle this weekend on Twitter. And your kind Oracle reminds you, every year 250 people have an accident in Novia in their own households. Especially when you have bananas laying all over the place in your household. You got to watch for those crates falling on yourself and crushing you. But yes, be careful out there in Novia. That could be a con. This could be part of the banana plantation, you know, stacking those crates of bananas ready for shipment to all the people out there in the world. But speaking of people out there in the world, there's been a question posed to everybody. Botox, what's going on? Give some shout outs out there, see Botox. We got Tina O'Neill, of course, Econdis. Stangish is out there. Andrekos, good to see you. Exobite. Scoffer, Qbert. Oh, we got a good crowd. Treasure Pile, Econdis. Torque's out there. Bunch of other folks joining us. And of course, Irish Eyes. I see Irish Eyes out there. And of course, welcome to today's show, everybody. But anyway, Friday, we had the release notes come out, and update of the Avatar number 400 came out. And before we talk about that, I want to talk about the topic that Novians and accidents have, because the question of whether you live in Novia or not has been brought up. And of course, I gotta ask you guys, where do you live? Do you live in the world of Novia? Do you live in the world of New Britannia? Do you live in your own little world like Jack and I do? What do you call the world of Shroud the Avatar? This topic in the NBNN Daily Britannia today and out on the Tweeterverse was seasons in soda and some definitions. And the definitions linked to Soda Wiki as to what New Britannia is. And according to what this person says, New Britannia is the name of the Soda World Spear, which is not quite exactly true. The name of the spear is pretty much whatever you call it, because it doesn't have a name, and it cites the story and lore from Arabella. Apparently, Arabella gives you this information, but knowledge of the lands of New Britannia lost to the ages, and of course gives you this whole long spiel. But Lord British has said that yeah, Dirt Mound. Tell him, Bridge Troll. Bridge Troll lives in the land of the bridge. But it goes on for several different citations here. Novia is a continent. Hidden Vale's an island. Mist Render is a continent. And he's wondering if there are any other sources to verify the world name. And of course, while the title might be a little bit misleading, I'm just curious as to what folks think. Lord British has given us, excuse me, given us some history, and that's pretty much, he's pretty much left it up to you, the Avatar, to figure out what your thoughts on all this are. Oh, look at this. We got a crowd joining us up on the lot. Econda's taking the guest host seat. CC out there. CC's got a big announcement, and you're the second one out there I've seen in recent days. So I'll throw this public service announcement out there. Check out CC's post on the forums. CC's looking to get rid of a royal scepter for in-game gold. Just a measly $3,999,999 gold. Couldn't make it an even 4 million. You're killing me, Cece. You're killing me, I tell you what. But anyway, is at 99 cents. Yeah, tell him, Mellow Yellow, tell him. Well, I was going to say that's a little pricey these days. I mean, scepters used to go for about that much. I mean, I'm just doing a quick conversion in my head, and that's about $120 US in real dollars if you convert the gold over. Roughly between $100 and $120, depending where you buy your gold or how you get your gold or all that good stuff. But yeah, I don't know if they're worth that value anymore. I tell you what, I've got 7 of them, and I've always thought about buying more, but after the recent Crown update, the craziness with the Kodo store sale and the reduction in upgrades, I just went ahead and, I went tax-free on 99% of my stuff, so I've only got, let's see, how many properties? 1, 2, 3, 4 properties now that have taxes on them, and I'm probably gonna do that, and then maybe I'll just sell them. If you let me know if you get it, that's what I want to know. If you get it, I might be selling some. And for anybody who might be trying to listen on the radio, we're having some difficulties today. So, are you hearing us on the radio? Let me know. If not, also let me know. Looks like we've had a little hiccup out there. And I need to try and clear the snafu. Gotta try and clear it up. Yeah, that's my main goal, Scoffer, is to finally get myself a castle lot. What I actually did was I was a Royal Founder Duke, so I had a tax-free keep lot, and I wound up trading that way back for a crap ton of other deeds because I knew I was gonna, one lot deed that I'm probably barely gonna use, or could I trade that for a bunch of village and row lots, which I did, plus a bunch of other royal scepters and stuff to pay taxes and stuff. And eventually, over time, I just made upgrades. But I was going to go to a castle just for that. If you didn't notice, let me bring that up again. You'll notice my tax credit, which is just ridiculously high, which I'm probably never going to get rid of. I've got over $1.2 million in tax credit thanks to the Royal Scepter. And with only 4 properties to use now, I'm going to be putting some new properties out, I'm sure, eventually. But to be able to get that down so that, we got a couple more episodes of land masses to go. But truth be told, I've only put 1 property on the new land mass because I really haven't found any place desirable to put anything out in Misrender. So if you guys got towns out in Misrender that have marketplaces that are looking for residents, let us know. We'll go ahead and shout it out, promote that for you as well. Yeah, right, Bridge Troll? Got his castle through agriculture. Very nice, Scoffer, and that's the way to do it. Is if you work for it, there's ways to do it. And many a player out there have started from zilch and gotten themselves many properties and, of course, castle. That's nice. Yeah, by decorate, you mean fill it with greenhouses, right? Yeah, absolutely, Scoffer. Yeah, again, castle lot, I would only ever want it for tax purposes. Again, I've got a keep lot sitting out in Snug Harbor, and it's got a little deco in it, but for the most part, it's I use it to pay taxes. But anyway, enough about me. Moving right along. Never enough about me. What do you guys think? Where do you live? Do you live in New Britannia? Or do you live in Novia? Or do you have another name for the world that we live in? We're talking about the physical world, as here we call ours Earth. And, you know, every landmass has its own name, and city has its own name. Is New Britannia just a city? Or is New Britannia the whole world to you guys? Or is Novia the world? See, to me, Novia would be more likely the world since, well, again, it's a continent, but hard to say. Hard to say. This rock that rotates around all those other planets out there, that's where we live. But I'd be curious. I don't see anybody tossing any comments out there. Torx homes are in Novia Market and Britain Mart, yeah. Treasure Pile says Novia. Economist thinks New Britannia is the planet. Tina says New Britannia is the kingdom, which would be mine. Mellow Yellow Man, yeah, as that would be one of mine, but there's a little planet out in the solar system that looks freakishly like our own Earth out there. So, you know, is it Earth too? Good question. Very cool. Bridge Troll is all. The world is mine. That's right. Well, then there's other considerations. Now, the other considerations are the shattered moons up there in the sky. That did the shattered moons cause this mass to create, or is this just another shard of the mass so that we used to live on back in another land in the times of Ultima Online? Is this just another shattered shard in the universe and just another copy of our good old lands back in Ultima Online? But anyway, interestingly enough, moving right along, let's go out and hit the Tweeterverse. We got some updates. Did I do that? That was the household warning. Very good. Going back a couple days on the Twitterverse from Chris. Says, good news. He did not die during Friday's stream. Players were just generous enough to get him to a nice, happy place. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. And as always, thanks for your support coming from Chris. I haven't had a chance to watch all of Friday's stream. Did catch a little bit of it, but hopefully I'll get to catch up on that today and find out what he had to say. Answer for those playing late last night. Yes, the troll on chat was banned. Sorry about that. Again, you don't give us enough information. Was he banned from chat? Was he banned from the game? Was he given a 24-hour ban? 26 still, the patch is uploading now for publish later this morning. Of course, there was our PSA from Tibe Lemgo. Build failed, build passed, but failed on Saturday. And is building now. He'll do a publish to QA to test it once it's done. Expect the patch later in the afternoon. Patch finally went live Saturday, and we'll have patch notes for you here in just a moment. And of course, other updates out on QA as well. Jumping to the patch notes. Latest patch notes here inside Shroud of the Avatars. Build number 1290. Build number 1290's got mount fixes for limited testing on live /QA. Has anybody been doing any testing of mounts on live? Does anybody know about that? Do we have to request one? If so, can I request a mount for testing on live, please? Somebody? Hello? Store updates. Podiums can now be placed on other objects. Of course, yes, we want to build platforms and put podiums on them from scratch. Added the Satyr Fighter Conversationalist, which should have appeared in the store, but I guess there was a glitch with that. Burns Reach becomes the first gigalopolis. Congratulations out to Burns Reach. And Burns Reach is looking for players. Of course, several communities out there expanding and looking for new players. Check out the forums for the latest updates on which communities are looking for people to come move in. Of course, always got plenty of room out at Snug Harbor and Journey's End. Anybody wants to live out on the West Coast, out by the sea, let me know. I've got plenty of space out there. Agricultural fixes. What kind of agricultural fixes? I hate when you guys do this. I really do. What kind of agricultural fixes? I don't know. I would love to tell you what kind of agricultural fixes, but just agricultural fixes, folks. That's all they're going to tell us. Does it mean you'll have a Tesla factory? I don't know. Does it? Anyway. Many more ladders added to the Ardoris Docks area. Why do we need more ladders in the Ardoris Docks areas? Are newbies really falling into the water and not able to find the easily accessible ladders that were already all over the place down there? Thank you.
Well,
Much needed.
You're screwed.
What's that?
If you fall off the wrong side of the dock, all the ladders are on the other side, so you have to swim all the way around.
I know that. I was being facetious. That's why I just said thank you for that. Because, yeah, if you ever fell in Ardoris in the wrong place, you're in for a 20-minute. You were in for a 20-minute swim in some places. Absolutely, Cappius. And yeah, long overdue update, and I'm surprised. Somebody must have just saw that one on Jira someplace and says, "Hey, I can do that." Fixed rare exception in planting that would break some players' agriculture, because agriculture been broken a lot out there, folks, and you guys have been screaming about agriculture, and they've been working on it. Of course, I'd like to tell you what those agricultural fixes are. Probably the one they put down here below, the exception in planting. So. Localization updates. Polish for Celestis collision to fix a number of frustrating spots. Very nice. I don't know. I don't go out there often enough to find out about that. Trolls Bridge. Hey, Bridge Troll. You got your own bridge now. And I don't like it. They need to do something about this fix. Out here, because this fix is actually breaks the that breaks the scene as it was. Trolls Bridge converted the Snowy Mountain Roads encounter that included the Troll Twins into a normal scene that still follows some random encounter rules, not in the same location as the encounter version. Listen, very simple. You make the spawn immediately after somebody enters to keep it a random encounter that people can farm. Still ain't seen it. Yeah, we got to get out there. I went out to explore it over the weekend. Initially, right after release, the trolls, as they were still out there. And of course, I really liked the addition of the second troll. Initially, since they were the twin trolls, it made sense to have one on one side, one on the other side, making them actually the twin troll encounters. Hello, just, tell me if you think I'm wrong on this one, folks, but it just made sense that, the initial encounter only had the one troll in the overworld. When we added the second one, it made a lot more sense, since there was twin trolls inside the encounter. That's what I'm saying. But trying to get in there sometimes, and there was a line for people trying to farm it due to daily quest, got a little interesting. But of course, now you go in, you do it, you come back out, and you go back into the scene, and the scene's already farmed. Can't go back and do it again. I've tried switching scenes. I've tried switching private, all that stuff. Doesn't seem to really affect it. I think it's a 6-minute cooldown before scene switches, so it does not actually fall under the random encounter rules anymore. So, Yeah, it doesn't matter about that, Tina. You can go to any troll and farm the rings. The troll, as a matter of fact, it's easier to farm the ring out at the other troll who respawns every 2 minutes than it is to try and farm this encounter to begin with. Although I've been trying to farm those rings for forever and a day, and I just never get any drops. I don't know. I think my character's broken. I mean, I go out all the time, and I'll be best to find one artifact a month and a couple loot bags. I mean, it's really not good. I get more stuff when I'm out in a party than whenever I'm out solo, and I do a lot of solo work. Just checking shit out like I was this weekend. And again.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Torque. Yes,
Hi,
Mom,
ho.
actually,
Hello
same
to
thing,
you
Mom.
and to
What's
your
that?
community. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Mom, same thing. I've actually gotten the cowbell, and again, I didn't go out. I managed to just grab a whole bunch of them early on. I've got 3 or 4 of them floating around. Same thing with leech rings. I've got a bunch of those floating around early on when those were out. I got them. I haven't been out to that encounter for the cowbell. I should go check that out, but no, I'm not loot attenuating. That's the least of my problems, Econ. This very, very least of my problems. But anyway, that new encounter is out there, and I think it needs some work. Explosive barrel traps have been fixed. Just ran into them for the first time. Not actual barrel traps, but I was out on a hunt. I'll tell you all more about that. And hanging torture cages can now hang again. And the final list of updates for you folks out there. But one of the new things that came out, where is he? Oh, yeah, walking right in front of me here, is the new conversationalist who's just wandering all over the place. Let's get over here and actually, I'm going to take a little run over to my lot because he doesn't wander on my lot because I can actually tell him. And, of course, I had to have fun with him. I had to name him Jack the Lamplighter because that's who he is. He's Jack the Lamplighter. And I went ahead and we can now create human beings. We can now really play God and create our own human beings. So these take a little work, and in finding that the items you need, one of the items out there is clay, and while I had some clay, it takes a lot of clay. But do these guys work? Yeah, they're conversationalists. You can come on down and check them out, and come find out about Laz
Hello,
and Jack.
Chrissy Live.
I'm sorry?
There's a girlfriend of me, Chrissy Live. Hello.
Hello? You realize we're live, right?
Yes. And she's here in chat also.
Ah. Well, hello, Chrissy Live. But anyway, the conversationalists are out there, and they take quite a little bit of resources, especially clay. And while I've known that I can get clay from certain places out there in the world, until it came up that I needed shit tons of it to make these guys, I'd never thought about it much, and trying to find out where. Yeah. It's my Brooklyn. I got to get Jack to spell check that. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, because now I got to go back, and that's another thing I got to talk about is when editing that stuff. We'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, in order to make a whole bunch of these to put out in all my lots, so that there's conversationalists all over the world named Jack the Lamplighter, I had to go on an adventure this weekend trying to find out where to mine said clay. And clay is not cheap if you're trying to buy it out there in the world. Going list price, according to the BMC price guide, is 100 gold per, which I think is a little steep considering a merchant's only going to give you 1 gold for it in the world. But anyway, trying to find clay out there in the world. I came across, where the hell was I? I was out in Vardantis, the Vardantis mines, and they've got these barrels that you blow up to. And first time I'd actually come across those. I'd never been down there gathering anything, but the great place to go get clay is down in Vardantis. So if anybody needs to know that, good place to go and get some. So. Yes, but the conversationalist, we've got this conversationalist, we've got the ghost conversationalist came in as a reward. Hey, Condis, let's see if he's, do I still have this guy? I don't have the ghost. Where's my ghost? I must have put him someplace. I must have stashed him someplace. He's probably in the stock container. And then in the crown store, we've got the satyr, and I'll tell you what, this guy, he's ugly. This guy is ugly. A satyr fawn conversationalist that you can buy. So if you want a satyr running around telling people about your stuff, you can now get your satyr fawn conversationalist. And this guy is not easy to rotate. I don't know why he is so hard. But 3 new conversationalists out there, and of course, finally the craftable one is available, which is what I've been waiting for so that I can put conversationalists out there. But you're going to need a lot of ingredients. Seeing people selling them anywhere from about 5,000 gold to 35,000 gold already out there in the world. So, if you're looking for the recipe, is the recipe teachable? Let's look at that one also. Real quick. And it does not say. So I'm guessing that's a no. Not teachable. Anyway, you're going to need a leech skull, a bunch of corpse wax, a bunch of clay blocks, a bunch of aortic thrombus, which is good use of those, a bunch of skeleton bone, and some ancient essence, making this a pretty expensive venture when you come down to it. So, leech skulls themselves also not too cheap out there in the world. Skeleton bones also not cheap if you're buying the ingredients. But new conversationalists out and about in the world. Meanwhile, exclamation, I love free shit if you haven't gotten in already. On the giveaway. Giveaway will open up at the end of the show. Thank you for the hosts. And yes, this past Friday, of course, Avatar's update number 400. 400 came out. And of course, all sorts of new updated information. For us, we're going to go over this. Lord British's Castle is now in the game. New challenge dungeon out there. Challenge yourself. Progress through the castle fighting waves of progressively harder enemies, similar to the Compendium of Pain and Suffering. And of course, been out there as well. Got a couple levels in. Haven't really gone out with a party to see what other difficulties it's got to offer, but from what I can see, it's all right. It's just another challenge dungeon, challenge scene, and I understand there's a safe at the end of the dungeon, or at the end, plus a couple daily quests out there in the world. So don't forget to get out there and check it out. This is a scene out in Mist Render as you get off the boat. It does it? I only played the first 3 or 4 challenge scenes, so I really didn't get too deep into it myself. And Botox is saying it's not very challenging for a bigger group. Okay, very cool. Ooh, very interesting. That's good to know out there, Tina. Tina says it's a vault, but going in hurts your virtue. What happens to your virtue upon entering Lord British's vault, is that considered stealing from the sovereign and hence gives you a ding? Ah, there you go. All right, beautiful. So, another one of those ethical dilemmas. Do you go in and steal Lord British's loot and take a virtue ding and possibly screw up your virtue? Very good food for thought out there. And of course, I love the way that they think. So, love the way they think. Gotta love this shit, I tell you what. Of course, Friday's live stream came out. Didn't have a chance to check that out, like I said. Food updates, food and drink system updates. I gotta see this one because this, of course, was one of my pet peeves. I know somebody, I think, was it Acondis? Was it you who bugged this? And when you drink, you don't get the effects anymore? Which I shouldn't get the effects because I didn't drink. I just did the emote. You know, I have water in that mug. I shouldn't get drunk drinking out of my water mug. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I pick up a beer or some liquor and drink it, I should get drunk. But doing this or doing toast, let's see, toast. Is it just /toast? Yeah, no longer have those effects, and that's the way it should be. I don't know about that. Let's see. I think I got some 25-year whiskey. No, it's in the other. Hang on, let me go grab my chest. Let me go peek over the wall here. All my good stuff's in there. All my stock's in the stock chest. Makes it easy for when I go out hunting. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, scroll. What did I go? Oh, the whiskey, yeah. Whiskey. I can't even use it. Because I can't consume it sitting down. Yeah, I can't drink sitting down. Ah, so whiskey's broke now too. So something broke altogether. So that's yeah, so all booze is broke. But truth be told, you know, sitting there you using the drink and toast emote shouldn't get me drunk if I'm not, you know, physically taking the food. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless I'm physically consuming that, I'm just picking up, you know, again, I'm carrying a mug with me. No, who's to say what's in that mug? Although it'd be nice to be able to say, hey, you know, there's, you know, coffee in that mug, there's milk in that mug, there's tea in that mug. And yes, you should be able to drink sitting, so whoever wants to go ahead and bug that bug, please be my guest. Please be my guest on that one. Anyway, moving right along. New foods came out, and of course, I just don't, you know, I don't understand why we had to mess with it. I don't know, and again, I haven't even started to look through all this stuff. I did go get the new recipes. So for anybody who's looking for those recipes, I will do this. I believe I have a handy link for you all. And I will post this in chat so that you guys and gals can if you don't know where to go find those new recipes, you can go out there. And I will also throw it in Discord. Don't forget Discord, where I post things that we're going to talk about, all sorts of crazy stuff. And of course, we're in here chatting away throughout the day and night every day. So if you haven't joined Discord and you want to stay up to date with all the stuff that's going on here in NBNN and WRFP, you need to come on, check out our Discord, and come hang out with us here. But food updates, new food system in place. Point system, you can now have up to 6 points of food. Players can now also feed their pets with newly added pet food recipes out there. 3 channels of the food point. So let me see this. So you're telling me that I can actually feed my nightmare? Is that what they're telling me? I hadn't thought about that. Well, I ain't got no pet food to feed them anyway, but how would you know that how would one know you could feed a pet in the first place? That's my, yeah. I don't see an option to feed my pet. So how do we feed the pet? Is there, do I eat the food and the pet gets it? I need to add dialogue to the pet. So I eat the food, my pet gets the benefit. Oh, that's just priceless. Really? Okay, that's just priceless. Yeah, some things just better left the way they were back in the good old days of UO, where you just took the food and dragged it onto your animal, and your animal ate it. Ah, so the buff vanishes when the pet dies and the pet zones. Yeah, okay. So they've got to fix the. They should know how to fix that, because that's been a problem with buffs across time, and of course we've been. Actually, yeah, it should be right-click the pet food, or just double-clicking the pet food would then hence feed it to the pet, I would guess, instead of you eating it. But yeah, just like scrolls, I would say, if you have a scroll, if you right-click on the scroll, you can use the item. Same thing with food. You can use the item. If I wanted to eat some dragon stew right now, I could just do that. So pet food should just allow you to go ahead and, feed your pet that way. That's just my 2 cents on that. Excuse me. Anyway. New food out there includes such goodies as bear bites, dragon kibbles, fishy nibblers, rabbit pate, and venison jerky. Yeah, venison jerky. Let's feed your pet deer some of its ancestors. An animation, yeah, that would be nice. I really don't give too much credence in that. Pets that have to eat in other games really don't get into that much depth. Again, I'll cite 2. Ultima Online, you just drag the food onto your pet, drop it, boom, your pet's fed. Red Dead Redemption 2, you go into a menu, you pick pet food, and I believe there's a little animation, but it's really not much. If you're sitting on the back of your horse, it's like you lean over and your hand puts it near the horse's mouth or something like that. Might be nice also when we're riding mounts, to be able to have some kind of animation like that. Would be cool. But if you want stuff like that, you need to get it in the forums, in the wish list, because mounts are getting ready to come in the game. If they're not already in, according to Chris's patch notes, there's testing going on live. Oh, excuse me. According to the patch notes, so there you go. So if there is, if you see a GM out there, I'll be looking for GMs to say, "Hey, where's my horse? I want to test." Because, maybe I should go out and check the chest out in the fishing expedition, see if there's any horses out there for testing. Maybe that's what they did. Maybe they put some horses out there. Anybody want to go out there and check real quick? See if there's any horsies out in the fishing expedition box. Agriculture trophies, pumpkins, and jack-o'-lanterns. Heard a little bit about this, didn't read too much on this. But gardeners in New Britannia take heed. A strange occurrence has permanently altered pumpkins throughout the lands, causing them to grow larger than ever before. Didn't this happen last year? And weren't we supposed to be able to scale those last year? Things that make you go, Now gardeners growing pumpkins through the use of the agriculture system have rare chance to harvest trophy pumpkins. Take those pumpkins to your crafting tables to convert them into jack-o'-lantern trophies. The recipe for creating a jack-o'-lantern trophy is for sale on Cooking Merchants. Oh, I got to get my hands on that. And yeah, no, I'll probably never grow pumpkins. Sometime in the near future, before the expiration of this year's appearance of Pumpkinhead, players can expect size ranges of trophy pumpkins to drop as loot from the spooky seasonal boss and his minions. So, of note, the agricultural system will likely produce the largest pumpkins available. Players can expect a considerable size range in available trophies, and the image above does not show the largest sizes. That's for players to discover. So, what are we having? A pumpkin growing contest? Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep my non-GMO pumpkins. Here you go. Mom, I know you're growing out there. 2.05 is the highest you've gotten. I don't know. Should we run a contest through October?
I don't know. I just expected Justin was going to be like, really could use some of those trophy pumpkins. So I just headed her up and started planting.
Yeah, okay, good point. But maybe we'll do a contest. Maybe we'll do a giveaway for the largest trophy. We'll do a game giveaway. Again, I got shit tons of games to give away and some really good ones out there. Maybe we'll do a largest top 3 pumpkins win a prize. I'll think about that over the next couple days. We've got a couple days before October gets here, officially kicking off Halloween. Of course, if you've been out there in the stores, and of course, as you see here in Novia, Halloween's in full swing. So, do we have pumpkin spice lattes in game yet? Has anybody requested those? Thanks for jumping out there, Condas. Appreciate it. Worth a try. Figure maybe you went and dropped some out there for people to check out and just didn't tell anybody. But yes, maps, and more maps. We've been talking about this on and off as of late. Let me bring this up because I've got the maps. And I'll just bring these up here. Throw these in. As went out and took some screenshots. We shared these the other day of a couple of the new places. East Reach Gap's got the new map. Celestis has got a new map. I forget where this was. One of the new maps. That's yeah, we actually got subscriber rewards. Actually came out on the day of the new release. But new maps are nice, but again, we're getting. I want more information, I guess. Are we gonna update these to have all the what's the word I'm looking for? I gotta get over to the map. All the different layers that they could and should have on them. That's what I was looking for. Aside from, again, the old map has a lot more information already baked into it. Aside from what you see here, and I keep wanting to make this bigger, and and again, here's the difference. And actually, I'm going to just go right to the game for the difference. I'm going to close this up. Come on over here for a moment, because I'll bring this map up. I'll bring this map over here, and I'm going to bring up Owl's Head since we're in Owl's Head. And I'm going to bring this map up. So here in Owl's Head, this is our new map. Oh, another update. As for those of you noticing your houses out there, I noticed when I was out in my town, the map now shows all of my houses in the town instead of just 2, which is nice to see. And we're going to make this a little bigger so we can show you the difference between the 2 versions. And this is what Owl's Head looks like on our new in-game map after we updated the map. And of course, this is what we get to see for, what goes on compared to this map. And I'm going to bring this up and make this nice and big. With much more detail, it's already been built into the map, including locations of vendors, guards, and everything you need to know. I mean, there's just so much lacking that they took out of the original map that just drives me bonkers. Why did we go from this to this? Let's put the layers back in, people. Come on. I mean, we built this map because we wanted that information. Hence, that's why the players built the map, so that we could have the information. And then when you guys took the map, you guys deleted, half of the good stuff in the map. Please, put this functionality back in the map. Put all this back in the map. And of course, then I want to know is, are we going to keep these old maps and just start making new maps? Or are we going to go make a pass through and update all the maps to the new map system, because inquiring minds really want to know about this. So anyway, old map or new map, old map, new map, old map. Big difference there. Big difference between the 2 maps. I mean, who wouldn't want this over this? We have the functionality. This could be in the game. I don't know why it's not. Again, new maps look fantastic. No knocking list on the look of the new maps, but we need to put all this functionality back in, people. We really need to do it. So, helps if you guys get out there and voice your opinions. Because if you guys don't voice your opinions, Jack and I are just 2 lonely voices out there in the world, so I think we should have all this stuff back in the maps, and only you can help get it there. So anyway, moving right along, maps, and more maps, and God, look at the time. It is getting up there in time, so we're going to jump out to the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar Community Calendar, which is brought to us by ShroudMarketplace.com, hosted on NBNN.info. Don't forget, every Monday through Friday at 12 noon and 12s and 6s around the clock. After that, you can catch Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on the airways, WRFB Radio Free Britannia, which, of course, the radio is still broken. I'll gotta fix that in a minute. Actually, I should just do that till I fix it. You get that back out there. Don't forget, later on tonight, the 70s at 7, WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And 9 p.m. weekly open role play event out at Barrett Chaos. Go check that out at the Pub of Extraordinary Thought. And 10 p.m. on WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment. The Record Room with my old man and his partner Tom, bringing you a rock and roll history lesson every Monday through Friday out there on WRFB. Of course, you're tuned to NBNN on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Cynicist most days, twitch.tv/NBNN every day, except for the days we're not here, or catching us in replays on YouTube and or Twitch. We do appreciate it, and we thank you for all your support. And of course, if you want to support us, plenty of ways to do that. Of course, our preferred method is in bits. I gave everybody a rundown last week why we prefer bits, because we get every penny of it. Otherwise, we do a 50-50 split with the house on Twitch on all the other methods, so we love those bits. Otherwise, you can go direct and just bypass everybody by clicking on those links below, clicking on the links on the website, or becoming a patron at patreon.com/NBNN. And you don't have to go through either of those methods. You can donate direct to Jack and I through those links. We do appreciate it no matter how you donate, and we do appreciate you folks watching and joining us here every day as we bring you the latest news inside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, the Britannian Mining Company wants you to go check out Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region near the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to the mines that you want to be near. Go check out Black Rock Cove today for your latest crafting goods. Town's been recently updated with 30 teleporters to make your shopping experience so much easier. And of course, again, big shout out for yet another year of our video communications hosted by the Britannian Mining Company. We do appreciate all of that support. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, including us at 12s and 6s Monday through Friday. ShroudMusic.com for your ABC file needs. Go check out ShroudMusic.com if you're looking to get started with ABC files in game, or you want to share. You can upload as well as download out at ShroudMusic.com. Go check it out today. Capheus's Wares, because Capheus has got all your wood goods taken care of out at ShroudMarketplace.com. Capheus has got bulk bulk pulp now available for your crafting needs as well, but he's got raw wood, he's got cut timbers, he's got pre-made boards and everything else you need, beetle carapace and more, out on his shop on shroudmarketplace.com. And of course, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go to get all your virtual vendable goods taken care of here inside Shroud of the Avatar. If you're looking for everything and anything from accounts, clothing, coinage, crafting goods, decoration, housing, pets, rares, and services, all available out there on Shroud Marketplace for you guys and gals to enjoy. And of course, go check out all the stores, 200 plus vendors out there, 200 plus shops for you to choose from, which makes for a healthy marketplace. So don't forget to get out and check it out today. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable goods. And of course, don't forget to come join us in game. Hang out with us for an hour a day. Get your latest fix, get your updates, get your news. Find out what's going on, what the latest gossip is here inside Shroud of the Avatar, because we bring you the latest. As we say, we interpret the news so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch. But meanwhile, it's about time for us to wrap it up here today. I got to go ahead and see what's going on out there in the world. Come on. Come on, cooperate. And of course, reminder, exclamation, I love free shit. You got about a moment or two to get in on that before I close it out and pick a winner. Come on. Argue with me. But everybody get raffled up, because we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here for today. The only person I see out there is Corlag the Bard, so it looks like we'll be Gonna go drop the stream on him, so don't forget to show him some love out there. And of course, always show us love. We love you out there. All right, Corlag, get ready for it. We're gonna go ahead and close this giveaway. Gonna pick ourselves a winner. And Mellow Yellow Man, congratulations to you. Let's see what Mellow Yellow Man's got his hands on. Mystery Game Key. He's got himself a copy of Devil's Hunt. Congratulations. Got a copy of Devil's Hunt. Let's see what that's all about. $14.99 on Steam. Congratulations, Mellow Yellow Man. You are the winner. And Skype Thrill, thank you for the sub. We appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We would normally play a game of marbles and trigger a giveaway, but we'll have to do that tomorrow. That's right. But congratulations, Mellow Yellow Man. I'll get you that key out in a minute. Meanwhile, we got to get out of here. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. I'm Laz. Jack's got a meeting with the big boss, and he'll hopefully be back tomorrow.
Bye-bye, all viewers.
Take care, Torque. You have a good one. And everybody, thanks for
You
joining
too.
us.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more
Bye-bye.
tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all then.
Tomorrow.